Right, let's turn to Mauritius. The government there is sending a boat to the disputed Chagos Islands in the Indian Ocean. Now, the boat, which is to conduct scientific research, is also carrying a group of elderly island residents who were forced by Britain to leave their homes on Chagos half a century ago. So the Chagos Islands, they're owned by Britain, but Mauritius has won growing international support for its campaign to take back the islands. Our Africa correspondent Andrew Harding, who will be travelling on the Mauritian boat, has more.
It's the first time the Mauritian government has sent a boat directly to the disputed Chagos Islands. Mauritius claims sovereignty over the Chagos archipelago. Britain, on the other hand, insists that the islands belong to it. Home, of course, the Chagos Islands to the key American military base on one of the islands, Diego Garcia. The official reason and context for this trip by the Mauritian government is scientific. They are sending experts to map a reef along essentially the maritime borders of the Chagos Islands. This is in the context of Mauritius's campaign at United Nations bodies, a very successful campaign so far, to win ownership, sovereignty of the Chagos Islands. So they're mapping those reefs around the islands in what could end up being a border dispute with another island nation, which is the Maldives. But the real context of this, of course, is clearly political. This is Mauritius claiming its right to go to its own islands, saying the UN General Assembly has supported us, the International Court of Justice has backed our claim to these islands, so we can send our own people, our own ship to the Chagos Islands. Britain is aware that this trip is going ahead. They have said that they will not seek to stop it. But you're seeing here a real diplomatic escalation of a process that the Mauritian government is clearly starting to win. World opinion, which used to back Britain in its claims to the Chagos Islands, is now really rapidly shifting to the Mauritian side. Africa in particular sees this in the context of decolonization, of Britain giving up one of its last scraps of empire in the Indian Ocean. And so this trip, which is likely to last many days, is really a symbolically important and quite politically provocative act by Mauritius.